I don't think that you really risk it. I don't know whether a Lucian pickup is what you're really looking for.
Or a Senna play again.
Interesting.
We know Kwangdong likes their Senna comps, and it was played a lot in Challengers too. Bull has played a ton of different combinations of this over the course of his career, but if you can really get to a stable mid-game with this...
Whoa!
Okay.
This is the Lucid Lee Sin
right.
as well. That's a bit of a throwdown. You saw a bit of a grin on his face there as well. Cuz on his favorite champion of last year, the Viego, something that really only he has been continuing to pull out here in the LCK.
We're still on the 14.1 mid as Cuz.
Yeah, King is just gonna, hit him and stuff. And be a turtle and a phoenix and things, even though he's not technically a turtle and a phoenix.
Incoming, is he going to AP?
Oh, that's max range hook there as aiming. He gets a warm hug, but it ain't warm enough.
Andil has just played way better since Bull has been on this roster.
Yeah.
He's looked really good.
And Kingen is fighting Dudu, and it's working quite effectively.
For Kwangdong Freaks is, oh boy, these hooks just hit every time.
Yeah. Fire kick is going to be there though, from Kellen. Should disrupt just a little. As with aiming, free hitting.
He and Lucid might try to make a play here mid. Bulldog still has flash.
Yep, rocks it down. There's the flash kick, and Bulldog is really dead, guys. Beautiful first blood goes to D+, and Lucid's first play looking pretty good here. As he'll have the ability to destroy turrets is very, very high. So we're going to check this out one more time.
So look at this. He's like, I'm going to try to get him one. Let me just try this. Boom, easy. Flash kick play. Different angle than you expect. He also had a control ward there, so he knew. They didn't know. Got him.
Indeed. As far as what the gold looks like, and Cuz might be able to return the favor here towards his top side. Cullen going to be utilized, but let's check this out and see whether King can survive. Teleport going to be used from Showmaker to try and get himself in here to help out, and he does make it towards the top lane.
Yep. Does have that Shiv first. That's not the big spike, but it is a small one.
As Lucid is going to look to come over. Glasscone gets himself out of there. Not going to be kicking anyone just yet. I was thinking that maybe that would be a play, but there weren't anyone around. There wasn't anyone around, if I was going to say it correctly. His chain is going to connect onto Bull. Showmaker almost gets it. Wow! That pickoff was incredible from Andil. And there goes Kellen. But now, Cuz looking to pop off into that backline. He picks up the kill on the Lucian. Aiming can't do anything, and Kwangdong Freaks just demolished D+.
Yeah,
and this could be an opportunity. D+, I think, are probably going to need to start putting their foot on the gas. Start this one off as Andal's going to miss one here. Bulldog's the target, though, as Showmaker gets the flash out of him and immediately gets out of there. Kwangdong Freaks now realizing the most important member down a summoner, as Lucid does end up going in, but then he gets dove on, makes his way out, but now it's Dudu's turn. Dawning Shadow helps out, and Cuz locks down the kill, and now he's the Lee Sin. It's a double, make it a triple as Dudu picks up that kill.
They just have the whole rift. I mean, the Senna is walking up to enter.
Yeah, and now Showmaker is looking for Bull. He mimics over, and Bull's taking a lot of damage. He will get snared. Dawning Shadow comes in. Lucid trying to get the fight happening onto Andil here as Showmaker finishes the job. There's the kick for the mini stun into the wall, and now Andil, not a lot of places to go. Flash out from Lucid as Showmaker connects the chains, but Cuz is there with the stun. And Showmaker finds Bulldog. The chains are going to land, and those rocks do absolutely nothing. Over the wall he goes. Still working 100% for Kwangdong Freaks. And I think even if some things have potentially gone wrong macro-wise, they have still got so many of these objectives. This is going to be the first one for D+. And Cuz looks for the steal, doesn't manage to get it. Fire kick is decent to try and push away this Viego. Well, now, Andil and Bull both potentially out of position as all good flash from Bull avoids Lucid's kick. And Andil looking to try and turn it. Depth charge comes in. Lucid's the target here as he has to get himself out of there. Nice redemption from Kellen to keep them healthy, but the rest of Kwangdong Freaks are still coming. Weaver's Wall comes in and Showmaker.
On, right? They sell it mid and top outers here. They could pick off, and that's a lot of gold they will pick up if they can get that objective. Easier said than done.
Yeah, well, there's the culling. It's going to connect onto Showmaker, who gets himself out of there.
Bold of you to assume he'll have enough time to get the money to buy an item like that at his fourth at this point in the game. I don't know.
Well, Hook is going to connect onto the Udyr, who runs away and continues running. Dudu on the flank angle, though. His shield is going to be broken. Kingen still going to get hooked back. The ulti from Kellen trying to save him. No one's died really just yet as Showmaker looks for Cuz. Burning ticked down. And now Lucid able to get himself out of there. The culling doing so much work, and D+ just sort of out-sustaining in this fight. The Chains not going to be able to find their mark.
That's Dragon. That's a turret. That's a ton of money here to D+.
Well, Cuz is looking to try and kill Kingen, who is, I think, dead, guys. Yep, not going to go anywhere at all. Does have a big old shield. It's going to take some time, but he is still dead. Dudu collects it. Shouldn't change too much, but speaking of not changing, that gold lead not going anywhere here for Kwangdong Freaks despite losing that Drake. Oh, there's a flash kick onto Bulldog. Seismic Shove going to move him a little bit.
Oh man, this comp is oppressive. We can't 5v5 them. Where's Bulldog? Let's kill him.
Yeah. And I still don't think it solves their problem.
No, it doesn't. Unfortunately, as this is one of their problems is Kingen starts to fight Dudu here. Dudu actually hits the sweet spot, and he's not alone. It's not a 1v1, and the rest of his team is trying to group for Baron. So not going to happen. And then subsequently, of course, we'll probably get a replay of the said kill onto Bulldog as he just walks on a ward. Hit Talia.
And redeem.
Yep, Redemption steals it.
Yeah, it was sort of an overextension from Kwangdong Freaks, but I also think that D+ were required to play extraordinarily well to get themselves out of that situation. As Kingen playing in that front line, Dudu looking for that angle.
He has GA. I mean, he's ready to hard force again. Let's see if they can do it cleaner this time.
Lucid in a decent position as aiming's gonna have to get over that wall.
They're trying to break the Rookern.
Yeah.
They're trying to break it.
They're still looking for a little bit more here, though, as Depth Charge does come in. Aiming is their target. The Redemption, everything thrown at him, but the hook is still going to be there. Oh, the fire kick, so good from Kellen. He's used every button.
Now, so watch Andil. He is constantly fishing. He is always looking here. And now they're going to just cut him out.
Yeah, Weaver's Wall coming on in here. Seismic Shove throws Kingen over. He is tanking for a really long time, and in fact, he's able to walk it off. Sometimes he just walk it off, I don't know. Kellen, not quite so lucky, and now the Drake should be secured. Mountain Soul for this team that already looked borderline unkillable.
And Andil is just, I mean, Kwangdong, you cannot hesitate here. You're going to have to pull the trigger.
Yep, and Lucid, remember, is Lee Sin, right? Does have that execute damage, should be able to outsmite a Viego. And that's why Kwangdong Freaks, they're looking for a turn. They want to make sure that this is a guaranteed Baron. And Showmaker able to distort his way out. Dudu keeping him in position. And the Baron, all the while, is going lower and lower. Now Dudu with the World Ender is going to try and stop them, and they're not going to be able to get over here. This Baron is going to Kwangdong Freaks. It's a beautiful Baron play as well. And yeah, you might sacrifice a GA, but maybe they could still win the team fight. It's Kingen in that front line trying to tank it up, but the Melio once again explodes. They take down the Aatrox, but at what cost, ladies and gentlemen? Cuz still taking damages. Aiming is somewhat free hitting, but the resets are going to come through. Cuz able to get himself over towards the Dawning Shadow as the double kill comes forward, and Showmaker, he's not going to be able to do anything. Cuz and him swap positions. The flash comes through. Cuz almost manages to get it as there's the flash in. The ace comes down, and Kwangdong Freaks will take game one.
Revenger Bulldog finally gets Showmaker out getting bullied by him in lane. He's the one to get the final blow there. Kwangdong Freaks with a massive win here. Great Baron take. Andil and Dudu just hold the door 2v5. They burn it down, win the subsequent play, and take out the Nexus. What a win. One of the cleaner games we've seen from Kwangdong. Sure, there were some hesitations in the mid to late game.
끝. 나 가인이야, 나 가인. 나 가인. 맞아. 앞에부터. 빼면서. 야, 밀려. 아래 맞아, 루시안. 우디로부터. 야, 나 마르오키 넘어자다. 우디로. 리신 잡아줘야 돼. 리신 잡았어. 맞아. 나 싸운데. 야, 나 집 때려야 돼. 나 집 때. 끌었어. 루시안 봐줘. 나이스.
끝내자.
나이스.
나 탈타고 올게, 신발
아, 근데 마지막 살짝 위험한데. 일단 르블랑 세다. 르블랑 확실히 해야 돼. 야, 내가 넣을게.
아니야. 야, 가자. 이제 가도 끝나.
야, 좋았어.
나이스!
마지막 살짝 위험했다.
아, 우리가 중간에 좀 못하겠는데 잘했어, 얘들. 다음번 잘해보자.
한번 걸긴 했는데
괜찮아. 다음번 잘해. 이 정도면 어디야?
그래. 괜찮아.
아니, 안돼. 나만 따르면 이긴다.
좋았어.
나만 따르면 이긴다.
오케이.
잘해볼게. 나이스.
아니, 근데 너무 무리하게 안 해도 돼. 괜찮아. 한두 번 죽어도 이겨, 괜찮아.
맞아.
야 우리 팀. 아씨.